Okay, so we missed the briefing because it's only one box, and as soon as I click in the screen, it goes away. Uh, Happened several times now. New units. Capture 7 victory hexes. Is the 6th scenario? Okay, so we are beyond the midway point. So again, you can see that we are fighting in the same general area as the previous battle. And again, I think this is pretty cool. Uh, and also, I appreciate the fact that we are not fighting these underground, or should I say hive-focused scenarios. So I can set up all the way along this edge here. That is nice. I have decent requisition, enough for one more unit. My units are overall pretty good, I think. So what do we do now? Terminators, they can stay Terminators, but since we are moving forward, let's analyze the map. So we have this area, cliff, rock. So this is not ideal for vehicles, but we can send vehicles over here. And this is probably where the enemy main strength is, obviously. But since we have room up here, I suppose there could be some units here as well. Spotting will be important, but I will also wonder if I want to experiment more with leadership. But I don't really want to do this, because then suddenly well, they are faster, there is that, so they could get into melee range more easily. So maybe I should try a couple after all. Not okay. So that is an interesting thing. I will also need some support. I can't really use these thunderfire cannons anymore. So let's start by making this into a... Okay, yeah. We also have these so-called fire drakes. They are basically weak Terminators, but they have one more speed and one more spotting. By weak, I mean they only have 68 as opposed to 73 or even 80. This is also both are melee, and this has 12 higher, and it has better weapons, but the fire drakes are 15 guys. So a total of 45 hit points. So that is pretty significant. The extra move means they can keep up with other infantry without needing a transportation. I actually think they are pretty sweet. So do we have any experienced units we can turn into fire drakes? I mean, this one could be a fire drake. No, I don't. By the way, I don't want them super. I want these less experienced guys. If it feels strange that I am removing my thunderfire cannons, there is definitely a reason for that, because think about it. They did well before, but now we are in a situation where we have to move forward. So not only can they just move one hex if they want to keep supporting, they will also be standing in the open with their 30 defense and just 10 total hit point. They will be wiped out. pretty quickly. So I will, despite not really loving Devastators with heavy bolters, I will nevertheless bring in a couple. And I get the normal Rhino because this is just ridiculous. They are never going to use the Rhino, and they will never need to go super fast. Just sometimes they may need to catch up. And this one definitely needs a Land Raider. And probably needs a be a land. Okay, there we go. And now we are left with two Thunderfire cannons that need to turn into something. Now the dilemma is as follows. Do I want Scout? Yes, I do want Scout because they have 4 spotting. And that 4 ranged sniper rifle can be extremely useful in softening up some targets or picking up someone. However, I would also like to try to have more command squads, not because it rocks up close and personal. It's a decent unit, but it has 4 spotting. I think that is pretty significant. So it's either make them squads, scouts, not to save money, but because scouts are bloody useful. 4 spotting, 4 spotting, 3 spotting. What happened now? Now I converted something weird. I think I converted no? No, I made another spell. What am I doing? I can't count. Okay, now I think. 2 Terminators with assault cannons in that little car. 2 Devastators, 2 Scouts, 2 Fire Drakes, and the Captain. That is one possibility. But if I do that, I think that I want to make these into Venerable Dreadnoughts. 1, 2 Venerable Dreadnoughts. Just for the leadership. Because it will be somewhat stressful to sort of stop all the time to keep my strength up. We also need to make some whirlwinds, I think, yeah. And I think my extra tank, it should also be a whirlwind. Or do I want these Helioses? I quite like those last time. 2 Helioses. And then I could do whirlwinds. Or is that just plain stupid? Should these be Achilles's? No, I think that's fine. They feel mostly the same, but not exactly the same role. And we have the Titan, the bonus flyer, the artillery, and the Bane sword. Still feel like I could turn these into captains, but if I do, then I will lose that little edge I have in scouting. Or will I? These are not exactly... So I get the bolter and the power sword and the extra defense, but I no longer have the range for. It would be like this. Is that weird? Abel and Baker. Then do I really need these vulnerable dreadnoughts? Yeah, let's try to mix it up a little bit. Okay, so I think that the Bane sword kind of has to go down in the middle here. And I will also put down this Scout Titan because it has force spotting. And it will be accompanied by one of these vulnerable dreadnoughts. And supporting units. The captain will be in the thick of it, alongside a bunch of infantry. We're headed here by some dreadnoughts. I'll keep this in the center and also the flyer. I think that is a good place to end the deploy. Haven't really committed to anything here. So right away my captain with his force spotting can see stuff. Oh, nothing there. I would have stopped if there was anything there. Here we have contact. So if this was a scout now, we could have taken a little bit pot shot. Here is, I believe, something fishy going on. No. Yes, here we can see stuff going on. quite kill it, but that's fine. Question is, do we want to advance? He's a shooter. Stoppa. Right. Quite effective, I would say. Let's see what happens. There comes a little tank. Well, basically, not much happened actually. We are going to spot. Okay. Then we are going to oh. I don't know. This looks a bit dodgy. Interesting. That's quite the mob, yes. Probably better to detect it now rather than later. We will now shift our force down here to deal with this threat, but that is for later. Saving. Yep. Back. So we are shifting our attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, so nothing here. That probably will not last for very long. Hell yeah. fix. Res. No, that was okay. Fix. Knobs. I don't want to spend time digging them out of their little hole there. Besides, there are no hexes here they can retake. If they want to retake, they have to go all the way down there. So let's keep these guys here for the moment. Yeah, what would be the ideal? This one cannot get around. One can get around, it's 30% covered. Cut this one. Right here. So I didn't do... Did 3 damage. That's not nothing, but... super impressive either. Was somewhat better. It's as tight a little formation as we can get, but we have this one. This is a powerful super sap gun. That's not ideal. No, we'll have to soldier on, and we're using valuable time. Yeah. But we kind of have to get through it. I don't want them hanging out on my side, so it is what it is. But again, it's kind of, well, it was a little bargain. So. And there are not. I'm not so afraid of these because, okay, I took 1 damage. Start by hurting you, you little bastard. Wow. Did no damage to it. That was quite unimpressive, I would say. Huh. Do that instead. It's tempting, but no. No, gods, no. Okay. Interesting little cluster there. I don't dare capture this one because that could sort of start. Ooh, getting hammered. Really, is it possible? Yeah, I suppose we'll have to. That should clear things up. Still don't really want to move these anywhere. Call me a chicken if you want to. We are not quite ready yet. Wow, that was a powerful turn. Eh, This is 9 morale. Where is your captain? It's over here somewhere. Enter. They started shooting at this and then the omens are good, yeah. Always lead with dreadnoughts, that's all I can say. Oh my god, this is awesome. Okay, Lieutenant Abel took a beating, but the Terminators lost a total of 1 guy. I think that's... can't really complain about that. And we have a Gargant. Of course, we have a Gargant. We don't have reach for that. Let's start this party. 4 damage, good. Hmm. That's all for me. The Guardians wastes its shot on this infantry. This little citadel here should be able to hold up most guys. It's pretty smooth. But would you just die? No? Will not. There it dies. Hmm. Maybe this can get some morale back now. I have to keep the time under control, and I forgot to actually take this hex, so I have to send someone. Wow. Yeah, that is time for a break. That went rather well. Okay, so saving here. Yes, I'm back from my little break. This is where things start to... Well, there aren't that many turns because we have to take this and we have to take this. We don't have to dig out everyone, but leaving these guys probably not a good idea. But I think I moved all my units, so Uh, that's a lot less damage than I expected, I would say. This poor fucker has to pay extra to fly over forest. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. This stupid. Bye. Okay, sorry about that little whirlwind, but it actually works out for the best. No. Oh, it's a little fortification. That's super dull. Zero damage. Wow. Impressively bad. Well, how long can we wait before we move forward here? One more turn, maybe? Nice. Okay, good. Speed 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I forgot him for a couple of turns. I don't think it will matter all that much. This is just no point. What? I cannot reach up top anyway, so this is my bottom group. Not an oh, it's the heavy flamer, guys. Okay, no wonder. Yeah, estimate 1, damage 5. Sure, sure, sure. Brilliant stuff. Nice, nice, nice. Look at this mess. And the orcs do nothing. Wow, that's really interesting. What? I didn't take 10 more damage? Shocking. And they do nothing. Okay, this group cannot do anything. No. No. I realize that the main goal is here, but I don't want to send in my single unit here and have it slaughtered, if you understand. Therefore, we have to move somewhat methodically. We can just leave them in peace. 4 turns, that should be sufficient. Yeah. Because they don't really plan on doing anything. Oh. Just fixing up my stuff to get an idea how much prestige I owe. I have 2,825. So I would definitely not fall below 2.5, maybe not even that low. The fire drakes were pretty good in this scenario. These lieutenants with their for spotting, I might as well have taken them as even more fire drakes, I think. Fire drake spam, that could be a thing. Anyway, yeah, I guess if you just start and head right into this and get a line of contact here and then get attacked by the Gargant at the same time as you get hit in the flanker, I can see that being relatively stressful. When dealing with flank, I think you just have to take your time. You don't have enough forces to take more than one area at a time. If I had known then what I know now, I would have started my whole force as far down as possible and just gone all in here and just taken this objective and hammered in this part. And the force that I sent that went up here, I think I would have sent them straight for this objective. Then I could have worked their way up and taken this, while the rest of my main force went for the city. Because I have 2 turns, but a little... if things hadn't gotten different somewhere here, I might have run out of time, actually. So... if I was to redo it, start here, move forward, clear this area, reassemble your force, and troops to take this part and swing up. Or maybe swing up, take out the bulk of the forces, and then mop up this area with your sort of an auxiliary force. Not so many infantry here, maybe, just not enough to dislodge the enemy infantry. And some vehicles, only enough vehicles here to screen your approach, then plenty of indirect fire and fire drakes. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.